The top 20 books that every superintendent should read. In this video, I'm going to go through a list of books that have been very well vetted by a group of industry professionals that every superintendent should read. And I know you're going to love the books. Wherever you are, you're going to want to note them down. Well, we'll put them in the description below for you, so it's okay. We'll give you a formatted book list, but we're going to give you the books that every super should read. Now, this is a direct question that actually I get asked all the time, and I finally decided to do a video about it. Now, let me start out by saying every superintendent will benefit on a personal and professional level by reading books. The best advice I ever got was to try to read a book a week. Now, I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying now I read a book a week and I do it at 3.5 times the speed. Now, you're probably like, how do you do that? My brain is tuned in. It takes a couple of hours per book. I really retain and implement everything I hear, and it's keeping me on the top of my game. So these are the 20 that every superintendent is recommended to read or to listen to on Audible. Here we go. Number 1, High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. This is an absolutely amazing book that will help you to organize habits that will gear you into a winning mindset. You will be unstoppable if you implement the framework that Brendon suggests. 2, Leadership and Self-Deception. Now, this is a great one because all of us superintendents have gotten triggered, pushed into the corner, want to throw our hard hat. Leadership and Self-Deception is all about how to control our emotions, see things from the right perspective, and stay out of that angry or victim mindset, out of our ego, and show up the way we want. It's crucial for every super in construction. 3, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is timeless. I read it every single year. It's so pertinent to how superintendents get to or need to lead their job sites with real connection, gaining friends, and influencing people instead of the hard-nosed throw your hard hat. This will get more cooperation for you than almost any other book. 4, The Speed of Trust. This is great because you learn that trust is the basis for every other aspect of teaming, and people will trust your intentions, your track record, and your experience. And we have to get those down right, or we will not have trust. And if we don't have trust, we don't have anything else. 5, It's Your Ship. I love this one. In fact, it was the basis for the book Elevating Construction Senior Superintendents. It talks about all of the key things that have to be in place for you to run an amazing project. And so this gives you the mindset for how to really take a dynamic approach to leadership, and it's based off of a U.S. Navy captain, and you can apply every aspect to construction. 6, Extreme Ownership. You knew I was going to get there. Jocko and Leif have some of the best content out there, especially the Laws of Combat. Our team, we've read the books, we've gone to the trainings, we've been to their muster. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love their framework. And Jocko talks about the approach of letting a direct report come up with a plan, the leader, you reviewing it, now they're accountable, they're bought in, now you've built the team, now the mission is simplified, now you know what to prioritize, and now you can decentralize command, and they have full ownership at that level. We need more and more and more of that on construction sites. It's a crucial book. 7, The Goal. Everything we do at Elevate Construction, Lean Takt and Lean Super and Lean Built is based around the work of Eliyahu Goldratt about how to understand the theory of constraints and actually achieve flow. This book will reframe and shape your mind. It is a must. 8, The Bottleneck Rules. If you're like, whoa, The Goal was a great book, how do I implement? The Bottleneck Rules will really bring it home for you and teach you how to identify and optimize or exploit your bottlenecks or your most limiting factors, your constraints on your project to the benefit of flow. 9, This is Lean. You are going to love this book. This talks about how to identify the flow unit and how to really look at different aspects of lean thinking, like Little's Law, the laws of the effective variation, and how to reduce stops and restarts to create flow on your project site. 10, The Toyota Production System by Taiichi Ohno. Absolutely fantastic. And in this book, he talks about takt time, he talks about pull, and you really start to understand the foundations of lean, and it's really crucial to frame a superintendent's mindset. 11, The Lean Builder. Fantastic people. We are strategic partners with them. We love the Lean Builder folks. We contribute to their work. We are always working together. Fantastic book. This will take this whole world of concepts that you've learned into a simple framework that you can start to implement tomorrow, and then you can scale from there. 12, 2-second lean. And I don't care that Paul Akers comes from a manufacturing background. Every construction individual should cut their teeth on lean from the book 2-second lean. Paul is the real deal. He implements it at work, in life, in travel, in everything that he does, and shows real examples of doing this boots on the ground and how to actually start and create that culture. And you can, just like I have, implement that culture on your construction site, because as we know, a construction site is not much different. In manufacturing, the product moves. In construction, the product is stable and the trades move. So it's just in the reverse. But we can learn and apply all of the same concepts. Number 13, Elevating Construction Superintendents by me. This book was specifically written for you. I have toured the United States when I was at Hensel Phelps for 7.5 years and was able to interview general superintendents that whole time, and the concepts that I was able to pull out of them from Hensel Phelps, DPR in Oakland, and any other industry builder I could interview have been put in that book for you. It is a must read for superintendents. 14 and 15 are great. Takt, planning, and then 15 is Takt, steering and control. If you really want planning and scheduling system that works like you think, where you can literally finish projects on time, then those books are for you. 16, Elevating Pre-Construction Planning. This is how to create a lean operating system on your site and plan it that way. 17, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. He also wrote How to Win Friends and Influence People, but this book is great. I don't want supers to have heart attacks at 36. I don't want you to get diabetes if there's any way to prevent it. I don't want you to have excess amounts of depression and anxiety. I don't want you to skip your doctor's appointments. Please read this book and start to live in day-tight compartments, de-stress, be present, and really be able to win at work. This is what this book will do for you. 18, The 33 Strategies of War. I've never been more excited about reading a book than I did that one. Now, some things don't apply, like espionage and subversion and things like that, but most of the concepts apply directly to construction, and you're going to love it. 19, The Art of War. This is timeless, not just for the military, but for construction as well. When you read through this, you'll understand what the essence of what you do really is, and you'll start to really find your own art of being a builder. And lastly, Switch. It's a little bit dry to read, but it's a book that will teach you how you can make change when change seems impossible. These 20 out of an entire list, fully vetted, are the books that I would recommend for you. And if you get through all of these in the next couple of years, I promise you more pay, better promotions, and better success at work and at home. These are phenomenal. We're going to leave these in a list in the description below, and I hope you really love it. Please share any other books that you want to in the comments and reach out if you need help. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.